We got Omizi, and this is Corey2U restored my faith. What? Let's check this out. Oopsie.
You know, I was 100% wilding, like from taking his car, his whip.
Oh, yeah. This him. Okay. This him apologizing your rage. Okay, let's go.
Taking his chain is 100% OD. Like,
yes, it is
above and beyond. That is OD. I gotta understand and respect somebody's like crib and their boundaries 100%. And I hope, you know what I'm saying, CYG is still in the works. You know what I'm saying? But that's besides the point. But I really like gotta understand what's boundaries, and at the end of the day, I was the guest in Rage's crib. He let me stay in his crib, in his guest house, and I gotta understand that, like, you know, just respect what he has, because it's not my crib at the end of the day.
Honestly, I'm glad to see something that doesn't happen quite often in content creation. And
I respect that. Did Rage ever check that out?
Apology that is sincere and genuine. Last week, I covered on this channel a situation where Corey2U was taking care of your rage as his caretaker after his double knee surgery and went way too far with the content. He ended up stealing his chain and car, going to the pawn shop while broadcasting and telling the world where this pawn shop was as he held a $250,000 chain, trying to get it off of the content, and then ultimately was met up by Rage, a security guard, tackled, and had a big altercation about the stupidity behind the actions that he had made.
Bro, you doing too much. Bro, tell him, let me get my bag, bro.
Get the bag.
Oh, you want some weird shit, man. You bring security for no reason. Have security yesterday when you was trolling me in the chat.
What am I supposed to do? So what am I supposed to do? Okay, cool. Good script. So what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to just let you sit here and watch it from my house?
But I was on the same type of time.
Answer the question.
Everything content at the end of the day. You over here acting, you bring security and
you got some more shit back here, man? Don't stay right here.
Now, for those of you who did not watch that video, it led to consequences that Corey2U didn't think would happen. And honestly, it should have. Corey2U got kicked out of your Rage's house, clothes thrown up on the street, and disrespected on live stream by your Rage and his security guard.
Where's the chain at? Where's the chain at? Where the chain at? Where the chain at? Watch out. Where the chain at?
Bro.
Where's the chain at? What you want me to do?
This is for trolls.
Yeah, he trying to sell you the stolen chain.
Bro, this is, yo, Rage, tell this his foot off my body, bro. On everything I love, yo, Rage.
Leave him. He's good. You have the keys, leave him. Just throw his front. Let it work a little bit.
Throw this crazy.
Yeah, yo, that nigga gonna be banging on this bitch. I'm not opening the door, gang. I'm gonna show you how we throw mother shit out. Check me out. We gonna make them work a little bit.
Damn.
Make them work. Pick it up one by one.
I'm pussy. Why do I feel bad? I'm pussy. I'm so pussy. Why do I feel bad for that? Why the f do I feel bad? Is there more?
I mean, I don't got anything to say on that,
More shit?
There's more shit.
Now, I thought all the situation that happened post Corey getting, tackled in the pawn shop was totally justified, because it wasn't just that it was a content thing gone too far, funny, high.
But I understand your age. You're more mature, so you're more mature, so you can understand. But he's that dude. Yeah, he's a young and adult, and he's still learning. Well, yeah, I get it though. But so at the same time, the young guy gotta learn. He gotta learn. Like, this is what happened when you cross those boundaries and stuff. So I get it though, Rage.
I don't like it, etc., etc. This was a matter of people's safety. This was a situation where somebody could have gotten hurt. Like, literally, Corey broadcasted the pawn shop in just a general Florida area where he was taking a $250,000 chain and probably the equivalent in a charger that was souped up as well in a car. I don't know why he thought that that was the smart thing to do, but this is apparently the same area in which, rappers like XXXTentacion got their life ended. So it was really, really dumb that Corey did what he did. Now, with that being said, I am glad that we are at a place and space and a maturity level, most importantly, where we can acknowledge that it was wrong and people can just apologize, and we don't have to drag this out for content, because this was more than just content.
I was 100% wilding. Like, I was wilding.
Yes, you were.
Taking his car.
Yes, you were, sir.
To taking his chain.
Yes, you were.
Is 100% OD. Like that's
It's extremely OD.
It is OD.
Extremely OD.
And I gotta understand and respect somebody's like crib and their boundaries.
Exactly.
100%.
That's just a sign of maturity from Corey2U.
Respect that.
A lot
I
of
respect
streamers
that.
do not have. And I think when they start to get up on the bigger and main stages, especially with people that they don't know, they feel as if everything is content, so why can't I participate in it? But we have to understand that there are boundaries. We saw this same exact situation where somebody that was maybe lesser known or, you know, be unfamiliar with Agent 00 at Streamer University, when he went into his room and decided to take his clothes and stuff like that, thinking that it was a prank or whatever the case may be, and how that backfired on them.
We going, bro. I don't give a fuck. I'm taking everything. Yo. Oh yeah, flour. Yeah, bro. Oh my God. Hold on. We not done. We are not done. Hey, taking everything in this bitch. Taking everything. Take everything.
Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Y'all niggas think it's appropriate to come in my fucking room while I'm not there? It's a difference between content, nigga.
They said Asian black market. They said this room, so I came up here.
It has beds, it has things. Like
no, I know, but I'm not thinking. You know, there's multiple rooms. There's shit in it.
There's no excuse, bro. There's no excuse, my young brother, my young black brother. There's no excuse for your action, for your actions, for your actions, for your actions, for your actions. But you know, I respect what y'all saying.
If you came in here and on some content shit, busted in the room. If I'm in the room, I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna say why. Yeah, I'm gonna say why he in the room. Yeah, why Agent in the room. Yeah, I can get that, but he wasn't. He wasn't. You invaded his space. You invaded his land. Oh damn, I said land. You invaded his space. You invaded his privacy, my young brother. You're the reason. You're the reason. You're the reason. You're the reason. Okay, let's continue.
Right. You coming in here without a camera, you got to think. Oh, we just minimize it. My analytics is up.
No, I didn't
stream is up. My count.
It doesn't matter, my young. It doesn't matter, my young. It doesn't matter, my young. You're the issue. You're the problem. You're the situation. You got to do that. You. Okay.
Doesn't matter.
I understand that.
You came in the room. You didn't know where the stuff was, right?
You're right.
You did. You did. Okay, let me shut up.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't come all in these rooms like that. I was peeking around.
The point is, you came in. You came in. You came in. Why no one else? Why he wasn't there? You came in. Why he wasn't there? You came in. You're the reason. You're the issue. You're the situation. You're the situation. Heal yourself. Heal yourself. Heal yourself.
Look, just and then let me share some intel with you, my nigga.
All right, what's your?
There's lines, bro.
And all these situations,
boundaries.
These things could have ended up resulting in much, much worse consequences for any of these guys. Now, I get it. You are coming into the content creation sphere, and this may be a part of your gimmick, or this is a part of your content. But this should be things that are discussed first, because there can be people's lives ended. And I know that sounds like super duper crazy, but that's the reality of the situation. There have been pranks that have gone awry several times before. I mean, we've got to remember, AMP is still a group in which people have done things like randomly broken into their house before and ended up getting jumped and sentenced to, you know, some sort of jail time or fine, all for the sake of getting it for the content.
How you guys doing, officers? Not bad. We're all good?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah, if she comes back, they've got the case number.
Oh, it was a girl? Wait, he said if she. Oh, so it was a female?
For being criminally trespassed?
Yeah, it's been happening a lot more, so.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate, but
has she done anything like?
I'm not unfamiliar with her. There was a guy that did the same thing 2 weeks ago that I seen. That's all.
I think.
Oh, so this right here was a female. Dang. Female still got female trying to run up in and there?
It seems like
crazy.
She is under the impression that she's related to people here.
Yeah, no, it's like a psychosis though. It's weird. It's very weird.
That's you saying it. That's not me saying it.
Yeah. I can't diagnose nobody, but
so it's not just fun and games. I mean, these guys walk around with armed security guards now. This is real life, and people can get really hurt. So I'm glad that Your Age took to the internet and, you know, decided to give his piece about the situation and, you know, kind of alleviated some of the tension in the air surrounding Corey and him and the situation with the chain.
Look, bro, I ain't saying I'm not mad no more, but like, I feel like it was a lot of miscommunication to an extent. He still went overboard. I was looking over some of the conversations we had. He did, like, before that day, like 2 days ago, he was asking me stuff like, we were talking about boundaries and lines we could cross. He did say, yo, can I mess with you in your sleep? I'm thinking he talking like waterboarding, like pouring water in my face or ice challenge or something like that. There was a time he asked me if I was like actually mad. I'm like, I was, but don't worry about me being mad on stream. Like, I'm gonna get over it. I'm not emotional like that. to an extent. After he took that, it just thought, yo, I can do whatever I want. It's dumb. He's still brain dead, but I could see where he kind of asked me for permission for certain things, but it wasn't clear. Like, it's still too far, you feel me? I don't know if there was anything I said, like, the days we was talking about boundaries and shit. Did you do it because you thought I'd be cool with it, or did you know I'd be like tight? Because I remember you said, yo, can I troll you? Shit like that. When you get mad, I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna get mad. Did you be saying shit like that? Was that like, oh, I can do this and this nigga won't get tight?
That, and then I remember you told me that, like, if you're like mad, like, it's not like you being like overly mad. Yeah. So I thought I could be able to just like troll, but even like at the end of the day, we just met, so I have to like understand, like, you know what I'm saying? That
no. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I knew you wasn't trying to actually sell my shit. I just knew that you was.
Yeah, it wasn't my intention to try to like really like go above and beyond. That I
feel that. Mm-hmm. I just felt like, you feel me? I was like, yo, this shit, like, I got used to this shit, gang. This shit crazy, like, nah. But I respect it. You apologize for that shit. No cap.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, does that mean like you got room for one more?
I think we need more stuff.
Bro, why would you say that? You should have he should not have said that. Oh, I'm talking that part though. Like, do you got room for one more? I feel like he should have said that. Like, not he should have said that like the next day, not at the same, not in the same day. And like, no, bro, you should have said that probably like the next day offline, bro. You feel me? I feel like that what you should have that he should have said. He should not have said that right there with it, bro. Cause it's like you messing it up now, bro. But let's go.
Like that on the internet, two grown adults having grown adult conversations, and then ultimately laying down what the future of content creation can look like in real time and in public. We need it to be known that there are lines, there are boundaries, there are conversations that need to be had before people hop up on live stream, especially as content creation and more specifically live streaming is becoming more produced television-like content. No longer is this sitting behind a desk. No longer is this going and grabbing your phone and going out to eat. This is whole production teams being put behind this stuff. So naturally there's going to be things to say, things to not say, things to do, things to not do. There's going to be procedures and processes that are put into place. And the faster we can get to that reality is the faster that we can get to, truth be told, more safer content. Because the last thing that I would want to have had seen happen is Corey2U end up not existing anymore on stream, all due to a prank. W for both Corey and Rage. And I appreciate both of them handling it like men.
Yeah, me too. I like that. I ain't gonna hold you. But he should not have said that last part like asking to you. He should have said that like the next day or, but you already know, man.